Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Marlins are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon.
Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Popped him up. Perez is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he fouls this one off. Arenado is off at first with 2 away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Count is 2-1.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Oh. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Peralta going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Fouled away. The set and the 1-2, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0. The count.
Trevor Story waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Perez has a play, 1 down.
Batting up, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Up next from Miami, Jonathan Villar. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Second and third here, one man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding forward now is the DH, Howie Kendrick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped up. Shaw is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the belt, the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Fouled off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So striding in, Bo Bichette, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Set and the pitch.
1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, David Peralta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. To challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Castellanos the catch, tagging as the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 out here and a runner at second. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 4-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the DH, Miguel Sano.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 pitch on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Gurriel.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Nick Castellanos now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Story brings it in over to VR. To Santana to get the double play.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. First delivery to him on the way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And he takes ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's running. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. So striding forward now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 5-4. At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Sliding into the box, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And this will be fouled away. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The count now at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 37 on the year, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Jose Arena answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jose Arena.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Number 15.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That misses 1-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
I got the count 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
3 runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Jays are out in front, 7-5. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. One ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye. The count is 1-2.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
One ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The left fielder, Nick.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Urena is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still up 7-5. Sam Pavilio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Sam Pavilio.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now, as we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. To first, scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 2.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2, 7-5. Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Cavan Biggio. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Oh,
2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Two and two.
I got the count. 2-2.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Junior.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Miguel Sano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Peralta. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Blue Jays on top, 8-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0 home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, A.J. Minter.
At the plate, David Peralta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The left fielder, number 20.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit hard to short. Bichette gathers it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 of the run batted in for him thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
One ball, 1 strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Archie Bradley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Bradley, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Santana waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. One and one.
2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Williams Astudillo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Astudillo.
Popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory. 1 out. Here's Howie Kendrick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball that time.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Two and 0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 9, the Blue Jays 8. Williams Astudillo will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 64, William Astudillo.
Corey Knebel will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Knebel.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. Now here it comes.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Biggio. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The center fielder, number 13.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Pause, now the pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Miguel Sano is on deck. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Miguel Sano as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ryan Stanek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Roll. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 home. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. The 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Peralta will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 11-9. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's in.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right field. Gurriel is there. 2 down. Now batting, Trevor Story. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Toronto Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Austin Adams gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays.